Nigeria reports 387 new COVID-19 cases. Deputy Governor Shuaibu seeks President Buhari's intervention in Edo APC crisis. On Extra Voices, acute food shortage hits Edo IDP camp as coronavirus pandemic continues to affect donors. On entertainment, Afrobeat musician Nice drops new album.
And in sports, General Trust says Super Eagles not the best team in Africa.
Details of these and more after this break. I am God's Love, Orlando. And now the news in details. COVID-19 cases in Nigeria increased further on Friday with 387 cases reported. The new cases were confirmed by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, on Twitter. This takes the country's total infections to 9,302, out of which 2,697 have been discharged, with 261 losing their lives. The NCDC showed that the cases were spread across 13 states and the FCT, with Lagos accounting for the highest number of infections. The new cases include Lagos with 254, FCT with 29, Jigawa 24, Edo 22, Oyo 15, Rivers 14, Kaduna 11, Borno 6, Kano 3, 2 each in Plateau, Yobe, Gombe and Bauchi, while Ondo has 1. Also, the Senate has thrown away a petition against the Abia State nominee to the Federal Character Commission, FCC, Henry Ogulogo, describing the action of the petitioners as baseless and with lack of merit. According to the Senate, the petitioners, by coming up with such a petition, only succeeded in wasting the time the lawmakers would have expended in carrying out other more pressing and serious legislative duties. Consequently, members of Senator Patrick Akinyelore, People's Democratic Party, PDP, Ondo Central, led Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions cleared the nominee. The nominee was petitioned by the Abia State All Progressives Congress on grounds that it would be a negation of the principle of fair play, social justice and equity, having come from the zone that produced FCC board membership in the past. The petition dated 4th May 2020 was signed by the state party chairman, Donatus Wamba, and 21 other executive committee members, affirmed among others that the nominee comes from the same local government area with the minister representing Abia State in the Federal Executive Council. According to the APC petitioner, the Office of the Federal Character Commission requires effective, objective and equitable representation, adding that the nomination was not qualified for such a position as they allege that he emerged against the principle of fairness, equity, with a view to curtailing the immediately provided 1,000 naira per month. The youth will be engaged in...
This is not time to put...
urged President Muhammadu Buhari to ask for Nigerian Center for Disease in the crisis. He, however, expressed the in Adamawa State, who was gruesomely murdered by terrorists. The body, I beg your pardon, detestable crime hits Edo IDP camp
and weekends on KUFM's...
Move up 4 places after earning £86.2 million in the past year, about £81 million of it in endorsements. Senior editor at Forbes, Scott Baden-Housing, said the coronavirus pandemic triggered salary cuts for Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, clearing the way for a tennis player to rank as the world's highest paid athlete for the first time. Cristiano Ronaldo is second with £85 million, Messi is third on £84 million, and Neymar fourth on £77.5 million, while American basketball player LeBron James on £71.5 million completes the top 5. WBC heavyweight boxing champion Tyson Fury was the highest earning Britain in 11th with £46.2 million, while Formula 1 world champion Lewis Hamilton came 13th with earnings of £43.7 million. Japanese tennis player Naomi Osaka was revealed to be the highest paid female athlete earlier this month. She is 29th overall on the list, which was released on Friday. Last week, Osaka ended Serena Williams' run of 4 years as the highest paid female athlete after earning £30.7 million, £1.15 million more than 38-year-old Williams. And that's it from sports. My name is Egusa Agbeka. Back to you, Orlando.
Thank you so much, Egosa. And that's the news. But before we go, let's take a quick recap of the headlines. I told you that Nigeria has reported 387 new COVID-19 cases. Deputy Governor Shuaibu seeks President Buhari's intervention in Edo APC crisis. And finally, on News Dawn this morning, acute food shortage hits Edo IDP camp as coronavirus pandemic continues to affect donors. Please do remember that the continued unity of Nigeria is a collective responsibility. Be sure to play your part. Meanwhile, coronavirus is real. Wash your hands regularly with soap and running water. Stay indoors and please stay safe. Do not forget you can listen to us anywhere in the world, either by visiting our website at www.kufm.net, or you can download our KU mobile app from the Google Play Store. Remember, we're also on YouTube at KUFM Nigeria. KUFM's News Dawn was produced by Blessing Asekome, and I am God's Love Orlando, saying thanks for listening and good morning.
Leg out. On air, online, on your mobile. Check it out. Welcome to KUFM Benin.
I and they that God has given me, we are made for signs and wonders.
Text is Ephesians 4:7. The truth of God's word. He prayed for their eyes, the eyes of their
Or 0.
Turned up through the roof.
Turn your radio up. Turn us up.
92.7.
Don't you touch that dial. Touch that dial.
KUFM 92.7.
Yeah. Incoming thing called music from the week you're destined. See me? Alongside Papa, Pata ranking. This is for my baby again.
This is for my baby again. I lay you down like an edge controller.
have second, but then you have to look into whose case. It's not more his eye. That's the man who I realized and repented. And tonight, girl, you got me feeling.
The Edo State government on Friday discharged 11 recovered COVID-19 patients. This is according to a tweet by Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State via his Twitter account. With the recent development, 69 patients have now been discharged in the South states after their recovery. Governor Obaseki also hailed frontline workers who have been remarkable this period. The House of Representatives has asked the Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) to immediately identify the cause of strange death in the Bonny Island of Rivers State with a view to curtailing the incident before it spreads to other parts of the state and country. Adopting a motion of urgent public importance and the need to intervene in the mysterious death in the island, the House asked the National Emergency Management Agency to immediately provide necessary relief materials to the people of Bonny Island as an interim relief. The motion was sponsored by Dagogo Farah and 12 other members of the Rivers Caucus in the House of Representativeness and presented by Awoji Inombek Abiante. And also, the Minister of State for Labor and Employment, Festus Keyamo, said, in a bid to curb the high rate of unemployment in the country, the federal government has rolled out a scheme which will see unemployed youth in rural areas in 20,000 naira per month. The youth will be engaged in the clearing of drainages, sweeping markets, road maintenance, traffic control, and cleaning of public infrastructures like health centers and schools. RT, titled Update at 9, got the release of its check-in. Must to accept. Stay with us for more interesting programs and news updates on every hour. Do not forget you
on Facebook at KUFM Nigeria. Check out the latest pictures and videos. Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice. No punches, didn't even notice. Just had to roll it. I bet you hadn't known it. Focus, you wanna say so. Never even been impressed like this. Probably why I got him quiet on the step. You with me? I love and you mad committed. Really the end. I bet you hadn't known it. Say so.
Hey, this is Queen. I just Saturday morning totally light, different from what we talk about days Monday to Friday, where we've strictly but according to the World Vaccine for this virus, well, tests going on in different lines. Maybe drugs could be threats away from 9,000. By the way, a few weeks ago, they announced that the federal government wants to now 157. We have 261 charge, and then we have close to 8,000 if you go into boarding schools. School dormitories, of course, you'll be using school dormitories using just two sets of people that will be using the schools and isolation and hotels for isolating the level 2, which is the isolation intensive care unit, what we call the ICU. But by the way, this is coming in. Yesterday on the show, someone actually called to say he heard that schools will be opening on the 8th of next month. There is no date yet for school resumption. Rather, the people said on Wednesday, to be precise, this past Wednesday, that they will said before, so that they can reopen schools. And of course, they also said before the school end, they will open the Dr. Mike and Baru. That's the immediate past.
92.7
it's your own opinion. You're entitled to your own opinion. I guess at this point, assume. So let's. I think a sort of activity stopped. So when it got to that point, since I've never experienced this kind of thing that almost everything in the whole wide world is on as well. I won't force or choke down my opinion on you. Your I said we are saying NSCC come out saying we are running out of beds. Well, shout out to Catholic Church, by the way. They donated over 425 of their hospitals to NCDC to help tackle this. Good morning to you. What's your name? How are you? The treatment of COVID-19 patients. Understand where you're coming from. Where you're coming from is that if hello, good morning. Okay, sorry. Isolation centers for especially for those people that just came back from outside. Go right now on our Twitter handle, drop your comment